Emil Ruusuvuori opens up about panic attacks, mental health challenges. I can hardly remember anything about the last match of Wimbledon last summer, and the scenes are still coming. He wrote on Instagram, last September, Emil Ruusuvuori took a 6-month absence from tennis. Acknowledging that his work-life balance was getting the better of him, he barely touched a racket during this time. For 4.5 months, to be exact. I have achieved things I have dreamed of since I was a child, but the balance between work and recovery has not been right, he said on X in September. Due to overloading, I have decided to take a break from tennis for the rest of the year and focus on my physical and mental health. Ruusuvuori's break continued through February, where he played his first tournament since the 2024 City Open at the start of the month. Down to World No. 554 upon his return at the ATP Challenger Tour 75 event in Spain. The Finn has continued his comeback since. On Wednesday, Ruusuvuori opened up about his mental health challenges, admitting there was more to his suffering than he was sharing. When I embarked on my comeback, I decided not to tell the public everything about my experience, he said on Instagram. We all have our own challenges, but I feel I need to share some thoughts on events and the occasional rad athlete's daily life so I can continue my story more freely, without pretending. I had my first panic attacks 4 years ago already. I can hardly remember anything about the last match of Wimbledon last summer, and the scenes are still coming. The last ones I experienced on my trip to South Korea. In 2024, he says on Instagram, his panic attacks were prominent and worsening. This is why I took a break for 6 months from competing. I haven't touched the tennis club in 4.5 months. I simply couldn't go on the court. Currently at No. 235 in the rankings, Ruusuvuori has a new approach this time around. First, it's getting back into shape and getting things rolling, he said, as reported by the ATP. Get the match play routine back. Get the body to where it needs to be. There's a lot of things to work on. And then just enjoy the game. It doesn't matter where, when, who you play. The main goal is just enjoying the whole thing.